The end of your relationship won't happen with a bang, a scream, or a slammed door. It happens in a silent, invisible moment that lasts exactly 5 seconds. We are taught to fear the big things, the affair, the massive blowout fight, or the financial ruin. But psychologists have discovered that the true predictor of divorce and breakups is much quieter. It is a microscopic decision you make dozens of times a day without even realizing it. If you miss this signal, your relationship begins to die. If you catch it, you can bulletproof your love life for decades. Today, we are going to reveal this micro-rejection theory, and by the end of this video, you'll realize you might be making this mistake right now. Let's paint a picture. You are sitting at breakfast. Your partner looks out the window and says, "Wow, look at that bird." In that moment, you have a choice. It seems insignificant. It's just a bird, right? You could keep reading the news on your phone. You could grunt and keep eating. Or, you could look up and say, "Oh yeah, that's beautiful." According to Dr. John Gottman, the world's leading relationship researcher, this is not about a bird. This is what psychology calls a bid for connection. Your partner isn't asking for ornithology trivia. They are asking a hidden question: do I matter to you? Are you available? Am I visible? When you ignore that comment to keep scrolling on Instagram, you aren't just ignoring a bird. You are triggering a biological rejection in your partner's brain. And here is the scary part: you likely do this 10 to 20 times a day. Let's look at the data, because the numbers are terrifying. Dr. Gottman set up a love labs where he observed thousands of couples over decades. He tracked these bids for connection. He followed up with these couples 6 years later. The couples who had divorced or broken up. They had returned toward their partner's bids only 33% of the time. They ignored the bird, the comment about the weather, or the sigh of exhaustion 2 out of 3 times. But the couples who were still happily married 6 years later? They turned toward each other 86% of the time. Think about that gap. The difference between a soulmate and a stranger isn't a trip to Paris or a diamond ring. It is the difference between 33% and 86% on a Tuesday afternoon. But why is this so hard to do? Why do we ignore the people we love the most? Psychology breaks your reaction down into 3 categories. Be honest with yourself as we go through these. First, there is turning toward. This is the 86%. Your partner sighs, and you say, "Rough day." You acknowledge them. You don't have to have a deep conversation, you just have to acknowledge their existence. Second, is turning against. This is hostility. They say, "Look at that bird," and you say, "Can't you see I'm trying to read? Stop interrupting me." This is damaging, obviously. But surprisingly, this isn't the most common relationship killer. The true killer is the third response, turning away. This is the silence. The scrolling. The without looking up. Turning away is insidious because it creates emotional starvation. When you turn against someone, at least you are engaging with them. When you turn away, you are telling them they are invisible. And the human brain interprets social invisibility as physical pain. Here is the trap most of us fall into. We think, "I was just tired. I didn't hear them. It's not a big deal." But relationship resentment is cumulative. Imagine every time you turn away, you drop a small stone into your partner's pocket. 1 stone is nothing. 10 stones are annoying. But after 5 years of marriage, they are carrying a sack of rocks so heavy they can no longer stand up. Eventually, they stop making bids. They stop pointing out the bird. They stop trying to hold your hand. And once the bids stop, the relationship is effectively over. The silence that follows isn't peace, it's the death of intimacy. So, how do you stop the bleeding? You don't need grand romantic gestures. You need to rewire your turning habit. For the next 24 hours, try this experiment. Every time your partner speaks to you, whether it's a complaint, a joke, or a mundane observation, stop what you are doing for 5 seconds. Physically turn your shoulders toward them. Look at their eyes. Even if you are busy, say, "I want to hear this, but give me 2 minutes to finish this email." That is still turning toward. That is still validation. If you can increase your response rate from 30% to just 60%, you will feel the tension in your house evaporate. You are rebuilding the emotional bank account. You are telling them, "I see you." However, I have to warn you. There is a scenario where you can do everything right, you can turn toward every bid, you can be the most attentive partner in the world, and the relationship will still explode in your face. Turning toward bids creates connection, but it does not cure toxic attachment. If you or your partner possesses one specific, dangerous personality trait, all that attention you give them won't be received as love, it will be received as a threat. Psychologists call this the fourth horseman, and if it's present in your house, turning toward isn't enough to save you. In the next video, we are going to diagnose if that fourth horseman is secretly living in your relationship and exactly how to evict him before it's too late. You do not want to miss that. Click subscribe, and I'll see you there.